What's up guys, Stans here, back to another video. So in this video we have schedule 1. I'm gonna try to help you fix any FPS issues or hitches that you might have. So let's begin. First step, open your settings. Resolution, make sure that's the highest that your monitor display or supports. Display mode, exclusive full screen. If you're a streamer with 2 monitors, I recommend window full screen. However, exclusive is what I use. VSync, uncheck that. Target frame rate, max that out. Again, if you're a streamer, I'll probably say 120 or 160 is a good option for you. In my case, I don't stream, so max. Camera bobbing, personal choice, I don't like the effect, so I'll keep it on 0. Graphics, you wanna disable SSA, God rays, FOV, personal choice, anti-aliasing, off. Then quality, if you have 8 GB of VRAM, I would recommend you setting medium or high. If you have even worse than 8 GB of VRAM, or you're still experiencing FPS drops, I would recommend you low. I personally don't have any issues with either of the settings, but I'll set it to medium. Audio, personal choice, control, personal choice again, go back to display, graphics, make sure everything is applied, then exit, and then exit again. And now in the description you're gonna have a zip file, download that, extract it, it's gonna look like that, the folder. Go to runtime, StarHX, go all the way on the bottom, double click run me, next, visual, run me as admin, go back, go to GPU, profile inspector. Now this we can click finish. Now wait for the CMD to close. There we go. Now this is mainly for NVIDIA GPUs, so just drag schedule NIP inside the NVIDIA profile inspector. This will optimize all your NVIDIA settings, so you don't have to bother. Then double click this, run as admin, then run one more time as normal. Then go back, device cleanup, open as admin. You're gonna have a bunch of devices here, just select all, then remove, then go back, go to poll, double click edit PowerPoint, go back. Now you might have a bunch of PowerPoints here. If you don't have already Ultimate Performance, I'm gonna show you how to add it. So you double click it, it's one option, and you can see it pops out here. In case the double click does not work, just Windows plus R, CMD, power CFG import space, and then just drag the PowerPoint inside, enter. And now if you go back, you can see it's working. So after that, click on change point setting, turn off display. I personally like to set to never, so bot never, save, and then just switch to that. I already have my own PowerPoint, so I don't really need to use the Ultimate, but if you don't have any PowerPoints, then Ultimate is probably the best for you. Then go back, go to CMD, open that, then paste that, go to settings. Now by default, this might look like kind of like this to you. Go to adjust for best performance, show toneness instead of icons, so you can see images preview. Now, if you don't like how the text look after you apply this, I recommend you taking smooth edges of screen font as well. Personally, don't mind the look, so I just keep it on just on thumbnails. Then okay. Then copy VGUI, find your Steam icon. Then by default it's gonna look like that. Go after the exclamation mark, paste, apply. Okay. Now if you have Steam running, just disable it. Open back Steam. There you go. Then go to settings. Go to friends and chat. Enable animated avatars. Make sure that's turned off. Interface. Enable GPU accelerated rendering. Make sure that's turned off. Library. WoW bandwidth, WoW performance, disable community content. Make sure all theory are checked. Then go to in-game. FPS counter off. If you have, if you invite friends through the game, or you like to open chat in game, the Steam chat, then you can keep this enabled. Otherwise, I recommend you disabling it. Then all the way at the bottom, you have server browser. By default, it's going to be 5000. Set that 3000, like that. Then go game recording off, remote play off, broadcasting off. Then exit. Then go to properties. Now again, as I said, if you invite friends to play this game, keep this enabled. If you don't invite anyone and you play by yourself this game, I recommend you checking this off. In my case, I'm just gonna keep it off. Go to installed files, browse, right click the exe, property, compatibilities, then disable full screen. Override high DPI. Okay, apply. Okay. Now copy this path, close the folder, close this, go back to the folder, GPU, profile inspector, double click profile inspector. Then you wanna click on create new profile, name it whatever you want, or just type schedule 1. Then click on the plus, then paste that, and then you wanna have the exe. Go a little bit down. Transparency super sampling, set that to AI mode replay modal. LOD bias, both of them, set them to 0. So plus 3750. Like that. Apply. Now by default you can also go higher, like going lower, so 3000, 2000 something, and it will decrease the quality even worse, even more, which might give you better performance, but the game will pretty much look like nothing. It's gonna look like dog shit. So that's like the safest value without losing any quality, but still gaining like performance. So apply that. Then if you go to back to the house, now the profile that we applied that optimized our NVIDIA settings will also disable ray tracing. So if you have a good GPU and you play other games with ray tracing, I would recommend you setting this back to default, like that, then apply. If you don't play ray tracing in games, then just keep it disabled. I personally don't really use ray tracing even though I have decent GPU. So go back, close that, go to schedule, open the game, and now we're gonna verify that everything works fine. I will also recommend you checking your settings again in game, just to make sure everything is like kept the same. So would you're safe. And if I'm remembering for sure, VSync should be still on. Nope, okay. Everything is fine. And I already can feel like the mouse being way smoother. FPS, it's about the same for me. It's not really a difference. But yeah, that's about it. Peace.